Hey, welcome to Whack to Whiskey Magic and Destruction here on the Games Tavern. I'm so glad you're here today. If you haven't had a chance yet, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, it's fun, it helps the cast and crew, and it lets you know when the next episode is being played as well. So now that we're live here on YouTube, what's going on, everybody? Please sure and say hello in chat. And also, final thing, we are kicking off from last week or last session because we missed a week, where we were in Maztica on a jungle expedition deep into the heart of Maztican jungles, where they had stopped by one city and then stopped finally in Aboria, the Tabaxi Tree City. From that Tabaxi Tree City, our party, while en route, just before they got there, there was one other thing that did happen. They did see a flying ship pass by. Is that correct?
It did.
Yeah, that was before you got there. And
It's a
you did
fact.
realize you were being tracked by the paladin, who you kind of screwed over by putting his face and name on a wanted poster.
He started.
We screwed over?
Somebody did that may or may not be in your party.
He did it to himself.
From there, you made it to Aboria. You had a wonderful experience in going up to the three different canopies of this city in the trees, where you heard several things about other villages being attacked, one being completely overrun in the mountains by, whatever is the dog people now, and horrible other things that have come about. In addition to that, you had a lovely dinner. You told a little bit about yourselves to the various different people that were there and the village elder. And then at some point, someone asked the right question, and the senior shaman was called to provide you a special tea, whereupon you went on your Tabaxiwaska journey.
You mean drug-induced hallucination?
I'm sorry?
Drug-induced hallucination?
Sure, you can get all technical and stuff, but I was thinking something awesome. But from there, you were able to, basically experience a more exciting situation for yourself there. Some of you may have seen the future. Some of you may have seen alternate realities. You may have even seen alternate pasts. The reasons of which may or may not be clear. Who knows what's going to happen there? Could be nothing, could be something, could be a journey just within yourself that's being described surreally, or something that is to come to pass. You don't know. Then, having a wonderful conversation in your room, you eventually zonked out, exhausted from an evening of revelry, and for the most part, a good trip for everybody. And then you woke up the next morning to the smells of, it's not quite ham, but it smells like ham, sizzling. As you each awake from your, I wouldn't quite call it beds, more like pillowed hammocks that hang in the trees. They kind of shape like whatever it is you'd buy a cat to just, hang out, right? They make them here, and they are beautiful. That being said, as you wake up, how do you guys each wake up after the night before?
Hungover.
Okay.
Hungover for one, please.
All right.
Yeah, just like rolling over, trying to like cover my head, just like, oh god, no.
So are we like slung up slung up in hammocks, or is this like floor sleeping?
It's a combination. I mean, like if you didn't want to sleep in a hammock, you're more than welcome to sleep on a floor or throw pillows on the floor, whatever you need to do.
Okay, yeah. So I at this point I'm just going to assume that Sim and Rafe ended up tangled up in a hammock.
Luciano, where are you sleeping in this situation? Are you on the floor?
Oh no, I'm definitely in a hammock, just like face in the bottom of it. Like I said, like just trying, like, oh god. Oh, and then
Okay.
the swinging is probably not helping. I'm probably feeling very nauseous.
Okay. And Turja,
Stop
are
it.
you in
Hammock.
a hammock? Vale, same?
I've taken the hammock down and I'm using it as a pillow. I've kind of climbed up into the corner, the top corner, and I'm just kind of clung to the wall up there in a little ball position with my head resting on the ball of hammock.
A very
Okay.
normal way to sleep.
So
Love
in
it.
order of wake up, I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
What the hell?
Like,
If I get the highest, can I still pretend to sleep?
Look
Always
at all
have
these
the
dice
option to
rolls
hold your
going,
action.
man. This is amazing. Okay. And with
Wait.
that, oh my goodness. Luciano, you were the first to awake. How do you get out of your hammock?
Oh, I don't. I'm probably so I toss turn, like I at a certain point I decide the nausea is not worth it, not
Mm-hmm.
being in this hammock anymore, and I try my hardest to get out, and it's very like hands going everywhere, feet trying to like get up, and I imagine very cartoonishly like spin, 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 boom, face on the ground.
You stay on the ground?
Oh yeah, like moaning, just oh god.
Okay. Cimarine, you are awoken by a loud thump.
Oh god! And I also probably fall out as
Oh.
I'm startled by the loud thump.
Okay. Turja, you're awoken by two loud thumps and an oh gosh!
I sort of give this moan and say, "Isn't there any bean juice? I mean, those Tika, that would just be bean juice."
All you smell is something that smells like ham sizzling.
Is there someone who can make us bean juice?
Moving up here. Did Max even
Rafe,
drink
you're-
bean juice?
You hear a thump. Oh god! Thump. Singing bean juice. What do you get up? How do you get up?
I think Rafe actually just lets the hammock continue to roll and then settles back down into it.
Okay. Eyes open, just taking in the morning.
Yep.
Okay. Vale, how do you wake up from your side of the wall?
So I'm nearing 24 hours when my tireless spell would run out.
Mhm.
And when my eyes open up, I reach under my breastplate and pull out this little ever-wound spring that is the focus for it. And I kiss it and I say, not today, not today. And I do another spell slot, extending tireless for another 24 hours. And bam, I'm full of energy. So I just drop down onto the floor, and I'm sure that makes quite the noise. And I'm ready to tackle the day with 3 times the normal amount of efficiency. So yeah, breakfast, and nothing's going to stop. Nothing. Just a furious blow of motion. Tip top, everyone.
No.
3 times the volume that's needed.
Why are you always so enthusiastic?
Can somebody turn off Vale?
I volunteer Vale as bean juice getter.
Bean juice, taking orders. Bean juice, bean juice, bean juice. Got it. All right. And after strapping on some armor and clanking that around for a couple minutes, I head out to get bean juice.
Well, as you start to strap on all your armor and do all that, you hear the voice, silky, smooth, and from the kitchen area. As you all kind of glance over and realize where the smell of this cooked ham is coming from. Good morning, everyone. I hope you slept kindly. Would someone like to pick Luciano's face up off the floor? It is
Leave me.
Blue Bart.
Just leave me.
Basically, Bart, who's short name is Bart, but his long name is Barter of the Flaming Waters, as I check my notes. I have made you a delicious fried taper and some Aztecan bean juice. We tend to make it a little thicker here. I hope you like it. And of course, some vegetables.
I distribute bean juice to everyone with the spoon standing up in it.
Thank you, Belle.
I get out of the hammock and say thank you, Belle.
Oh, I see. You would thank him for cups that were made by someone who cooked for you. I see how this is. Well, it is okay. I understand you do not appreciate good things when they are provided to you. It is fair.
Hey man, it was just kind of a rough night. Don't take it personal. You're a
sorry.
great host.
I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. Everyone's first time on Tabaxawaska is the hardest.
I mean, it sounded like people didn't do it very often, so...
No, they do not do it very often. It is a
Right.
gift.
Perks the first time sucks. Kind of a weird gift, I'll be honest.
Well, you will find out or not if this gift is for you.
Bad gifts, I hate gifts.
I don't understand.
They're
Didn't we already get the gift?
I am sorry, what was your question?
We already got the gift. What do you mean we'll find out if it's for us or not?
That is for the future to tell, not for me.
Hmm.
You'll know when you know. Some people
At this
never
point,
know.
Luciano's gonna crawl. You said this in another room? Or same
No,
room?
it's in the same like big area, right? Because it was set up for guests, right?
Luciano's gonna. I crawl over towards Vale and I just grab, like without even asking, just grab the bean juice out of his hands, and I just lean my head on him and I just start drinking. I'm just like, oh god.
Watch the spoon, don't hit your eyeball.
I don't respond. I'm just like.
He starts
I'm
doling
conked
out plates with sliced meat, some plantains, and some greens, all cooked, seasoned to the various people at the table. Rafe, you're still in the hammock.
Yeah, as soon as food gets served, I think I'll flip out of the hammock and head over to the table. I was just avoiding having to step around Luciano.
Well, I will not ask you what you experienced. That is for you to share on your own. More importantly, do you think you'll be ready to set out today?
Can we check in like an hour? I don't know. Maybe see how the
Yes,
food
I kicked
sits.
him right in the ankle and I said, yes, I'm ready to set out.
Absolutely, certainly, you may. And he pauses for a moment. You see his ears twitch briefly. I need you all to roll perception checks.
I'm good at that.
She says as she rolls. Oh,
Her.
oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, but you didn't expect
Rafe is
those.
blind.
Rafe falls down, trips over Luciano.
Turja, and Sim, I guess you're sitting in the right place. You see his ears twitch, and almost in the same direction his ears start to point. You hear what sounds like some kind of horn blow, a low, thralling. The rest of you hear nothing.
I cover my ears and just like yell at Rafe. I'm like, make it stop. Or not Rafe, Vale. Make it stop. No.
What are you
I
talking
suggest you eat quickly and you drink quickly. It sounds like trouble is on the way.
You didn't hear the horn?
about? No, I was yawning.
Oh my god.
All right, you're up, I guess. Ugh.
I toss the Maztica bean juice back despite the fact that it's almost like boiling hot, and then I run for my crossbow.
That is the right spirit. That's the convenience.
Time to be late to anime school style, getting ready and food in mouth running around.
With my Glamoured armor on, I activate it to make it look like I'm wearing just a chainmail bikini.
Perfect.
We did not need to see that.
That has woken up Luciano. He's just like,
You begin hearing sounds throughout the village as various people immediately start rising up, and you start to see groups moving about, arming themselves. A few moments later, as you're staring out the windows, you see what appears to be a brightly colored parrot bird float in and go right to the village chief. A light on his shoulder, and he looks over, and it says something, and then flies away. Just the same.
Care to share?
Well, you see this from the distance of the village.
Oh,
elder.
gotcha.
Yeah.
oh,
Gotcha. Great, wonderful. Let's go see what the ruckus is.
You see a fully dressed and armed Bart standing next to you going, that would be the messenger parrot telling us what they actually saw. 3 blasts tell me that there was an emergency from the west.
and I kind of like look in what direction I assume the west is. Yeah, just
Which
No,
way is
that way, the other way. This way.
Ah.
This way is west. Yes. North.
And
that way. When you're down here, you can always see at night, there's something called the southern X. And if you look, straight up, you'll see a large X in the stars. And that way in the center piece always points to the south.
Yeah, obviously everyone knows that.
During the day, you can tell which way is west because it is the opposite side of which the sun is coming up.
did everybody know that? And I look around.
News to me.
Okay. I'll tell you another one. This will be very handy for you. For you, Luciano. Remember this. The moss always grows on the outside of the tree.
Okay, that's a lie, right? He's making stuff
Nope,
up.
that's a very true
right?
statement.
I would be interested to see moss that could grow on the inside of the tree.
Yes, me too. So, whatever's coming, it should be interesting. We should probably make our way down and see what the village elder wishes us to do.
I guess as we're walking, what should we expect?
Well, until the village elder tells me what the parrot told him, we won't know.
I'm just saying, you kind of know your threats around here, bud.
Well,
Yeah,
be
what's like the
anything.
common?
Could be flying monkeys from the Witch Queen. It could be the Velociraptor feral halflings. It could be the T-Rex herd. It could be all sorts of things.
Oh, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be such a good way to wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's go in.
This is not Luciano's ideal way to wake up.
Yes.
He's very much begrudgingly like trudging very far behind.
Yes, absolutely. So, anyway, as I was saying, we should go down. Please, follow me. He walks you down a series of steps, pathways and branches, where you see on your way through, you see various tabaxi swinging on vines. They're moving out and away. You see various adult tabaxi springing from branch to branch, using their tail for balance and amazing agility to get to different positions within the area. And you see the children being taken further up to the top canopy. This tells me that whatever it is, it's probably not flying. That's good news. The children are being moved up. That's a good idea, right? Yes.
Hey, Bart, how much weight can those vines hold? Someone like me?
Ooh, it depends on the thickness of the vine. For you, I would go with one that's as thick as your arm. There are a few here.
Good to know.
Yeah. Um, but you'd be probably just as well served running along the branches should you get feisty like this, huh?
Yeah.
So, and you move in to the center area where the village elder is standing with a group of other, what looks to be lieutenants, if you will, for his armed troops, or the equivalent of warriors of their village. He looks at you and Bart says, "I know we are only visiting, but what is coming?" I think that's... Well, it appears the dog people are coming. They are about 500 strong. They overwhelmed several other patrols. The patrol that sent the messenger parrot was being overrun when they got the message.
And at this
out.
point, Luciana's walking towards where the children were being taken, just assuming like, yeah, we're going up there, right? Guys, come
we
on.
already have forces setting up ambushes and traps. Apparently that has worked, but nothing is drawing them off. Very well.
Oof.
I have ordered all cooking fires to be placed out and all food to be sealed or buried.
So what's the plan? Gonna try and lead him away?
Yes, and failing that, we will fight from the trees.
I hold up
We
my
have,
crossbow and I
Did you
say,
say we? And I look, I don't like fighting on the ground. We're fighting what?
I was going to ask if we have prepared fighting platforms up in the trees, but now I don't think I need to.
Everything in these trees is a fighting platform. The village elder says to you. The children even fight here. Everyone fights. The children will be working some of the things that drop heavy stones onto the enemy below should they get close.
That's a cool job. I like that job. I think I can handle that job. I can do that job really well, guys.
But you're not a child. You're not a cub.
I've heard other people say otherwise.
Are you saying
Okay,
you wish
dog
to
people
protect the
then.
children?
Luciano, don't be ridiculous. Didn't you kill a dragon?
Okay, one dragon. They're talking about 6,000 dog people. I've had one cup of coffee.
Well, I'm sure we can get you another cup of coffee before the fight starts.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, of course. No, we got this. We can do it. Yeah, and I just start stretching like, okay. So how do these dog people normally attack? Is this normal? Is this something the dogs normally attack trees? I don't know what's going on.
We have never had them attack here before. We've managed to get them led off far, far away from here. The mountain village was not so lucky. But we have never seen them attack this far to the east. Yet.
I wonder if something's drawing them here.
For all we know, they're just following opportunities. It's like they spread like vines into the jungle and just get further and further away from the city of the dog people.
Well, what can we do to help set up then?
You can help defend on this level. If they get past the ground defenders at any point on the first tier, you will defend at the second tier. You are, of course, able to support from above anything below you, but nothing can get past this level.
Okay.
Hold up
Your
my crossbow
area.
next to me. That's fine.
That you will be in charge of, because the city is actually, the tree city is huge, right? You will hold the city center. And he shows you basically your area. And boom.
Nice.
You are standing in this area talking to the village elder. He says, all of this area here is for you to defend.
All right.
Looks to be plenty of vertical surfaces to run up and stuff.
Certainly so. Now, mind you, your area you were staying in is right here. This north east corner was where you were staying.
Okay, we can do this. It's dogs. They can't get in trees. We'll be fine. We'll just be back up. It's probably nothing.
Lucy, little arm punch. Yeah, you got it, buddy. We got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lucy's just like, literally, he's just you. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Like just biting every single fingernail. Oh God.
Lucy, you've seen Bart and the other Tabaxi climb, right?
Seen them do it? Yeah.
So, if they can climb real well and we're in a jungle, how did they get overrun? Why didn't they just climb up a tree?
That's my question. How are these dogs climbing the trees?
Well, they probably chopped the tree down and then killed them.
What? And I immediately looked at, huh? Okay.
Hey, head out of the clouds, buddy. Right here.
Yeah.
You want me to hit you?
What? No.
Oh, we can hit Lucy now?
No. Simp.
Huh.
Fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
While you're sitting there, another parrot arrives. This one with speckled green, blues, and yellows on its feathers. Almost a metallic golden hue with the yellows. Traps are not working. 350 still remain. 354. Coming from the west. Fighting withdrawal. Make ready.
I didn't understand all of that, but I think we should get ready.
You understood some of that?
And I think it said 350 are still coming this way.
Speak animal. And I'm just like amazed. Thinking
Wait,
that
no,
Turgid
the
just
parrot
talked
spoke.
to
We could
animals.
all understand, right?
You could.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no, yeah, no.
Well,
I
except
just,
for Luciano, apparently.
Luciano wasn't paying attention, and so he just thinks he can talk to birds now.
Okay, where do you want to set up then?
Where do you guys want to set up? This is your village to defend. There are other tabaxi that are
Oh God,
moving
it's so
throughout.
big. Oh no.
Are there other archers anywhere nearby?
I mean, they're in the trees themselves. They're not hanging out in the village area.
I find a good place on the second level where it looks like I'll have a clear shot at the ground level where the dog people are coming from.
Well,
This
take
is
a
the
look
second
at that
level that
map
we're
and you
seeing.
tell me where you think that would be.
West is the normal west, right?
Yeah, west is to the left, north is to the north.
Just making sure.
You can place your characters anywhere you wish,
Is
or
there...
apart, together, reactively, however you want to do it.
How far is it to the ground?
From this tier,
Good question.
Approximately 70 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
To get past it, is there like the stairwell in the center? Is that like the natural place they would want to go up that we could defend?
I don't think that's the stairway, and the ladders to go up or down appear to be rolled up. and they're on the first floor. The first canopy. You're on the second canopy.
Okay. So basically, they need to like overwhelm this level and then kind of swarm upward if they were to advance past us.
Which is the level above you is where all the children are.
Okay.
And they appear to be consolidated toward the center of this very large tree because this is the city center.
Question. Are there any sources of water that Rafe could maybe draw on nearby?
Rafe, you sensing anything besides dew on the trees?
I mean, we are in trees. There's plenty of water around, but probably not enough
misty.
to actually use. Yeah.
It's morning misty in the jungle.
I don't think that'll be enough.
If is a waterbender now, confirmed.
I'm prepping with my bow, and presumably the way they would climb up from the west. Great. I'm hoping to get the other angle. If Turge is shooting one way, I'd be getting the other way.
Okay.
Presumably. Theoretically.
Okay. I think that's a good way to go. Are you positioning yourself right there to fire from the inside of the tree canopy, or are you positioning yourself between one of those houses there to fire like from a protected position?
I want a clear shot more than anything else. So if I need to move, I can hustle. We'll start with some easy shots.
Okay.
Oh, and I pull up the hood of my cloak. I have the, what is the cloak again? The Cloak of Perception or whatever it is? Cloak of Elvenkind, that's it. I pull up the hood of my cloak so I'm harder to see.
Okay, you blend into the tree almost beautifully. You stationed yourself where exactly? Right here?
In a wall.
Oh, yeah, right there. Boom. Sorry. Can get you guys out of that wall.
What is this? Is
I
the
wasn't
center
sure if that was a
room, right?
wall or a higher level, sorry.
So that's the chief's abode.
Ah.
Whatever that is, that's the chief's. He's got a really cool floor.
It does look pretty
Looks like an
sweet.
evil spell. Like some evil growth is there, like because of
I mean, if you want to go in and touch it, that's your business.
Yeah, no.
I'm going over here.
I leave my animated paper raven on the other side and tell it to squawk loudly and come get me if he sees dog people. And I'll be on the other side between, I guess, Rafe and Sam.
Okay.
Now, is there a wall here, or is it just open, open deck? Like,
Open deck where?
is that a wall, or is that just like open air?
There's no safety rails.
Can you click and hold so I can see where you're talking about? Oh,
Or
that's there's no rail there, man.
Okay, so I can see straight across. I'm just trying to make sure if I have.
Yeah, OSHA doesn't exist here on the edges of
Cool.
these decks and stuff. Yeah.
Also, one last question. I'm staying there for now, but with my Mask of the Wild, you can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured by foliage. Is it just kind of like get into the branches? I could probably use that.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. Thank you.
I just want an easy exit out if they come the way that I don't want to go. Be able to run and see people.
Lucy, you're so
Okay.
brave.
I am so brave, and more people should recognize me for that, honestly.
So you're not worried about the fight, is what you're telling us.
Oh, no. As long as the fight's over towards you guys, I'm great.
Because you're so brave.
Thank you.
Well, actually, I'm going to move over next to Lucy, and when the fighting actually sounds like it's going to come near us, then I'm going to tag you with the heart-to-heart spell, so that we're linked together, and then I'll kind of move back to my position.
Make a perception check one more time, everybody. Now that you're in position. I love that sound. The dice rolling. Look
Oh,
at
I thought you meant the
guys go.
birds. I was like, yeah, they're pretty nice.
Turja and Sim, with your sharp eyes out looking, you see them. you suddenly see like some of the parrots are out there floating around, and then you see just suddenly some feathers like start to fall, and that's when you see something black moving on.
I call it out for anyone else who didn't see it.
In the distance as it goes by.
Oh, that can't be good.
Was that in the sky?
It's in the air between the trees. Basically, it snatched a parrot off the branch.
I take a shot at it.
You don't know where it is now. It's
Oh.
gone. You're going to take a shot anyway? Take a shot. See what you got.
No, if I can't see it, there's no point.
Okay.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know?
Turja.
You miss 100% of the shots where you can't see the target.
Turja.
Not necessarily true.
Are you two yelling this across each other?
No.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
You think Luciano
So-
wouldn't?
Turja, as you are standing there looking, you then glance to your right, and there it is, right on a branch, staring directly at you. Just this little thing wrapped together, beady little red eyes looking at you. Almost a little smile. It's like some kind of creature. It's about the size of, just a little bigger than a parrot.
Is it a snake?
Oh no. No. It's kind of shaped a little funny, and then its smile gets bigger, and then the wings come out,
I shoot
and
at
a
it.
sharp mauled fang as it immediately starts to dart towards you.
I shoot at it.
Take a shot.
Okay, 1 second. 26.
Right through the face. And you watch it fall down. And as you do that, suddenly the branches come alive. All these things that have been apparently hiding in the branches rising up. And then moving back toward the west. Taking out as many parrots as they can on the way. Arrows going in every direction. Children
Immediately,
scream
like,
as they run by. And they fly off.
I do a nature check real quick just to see anything, if I know them at all.
You do
It's okay,
not
I'm not.
know what they are.
Perfect.
Luciano, the only feeling you get from it is that it's something that should absolutely not exist and should be destroyed.
What? Okay.
And for a brief moment, wherever these things are, they, spiral off in the distance. You can see them, and then they're hidden by the jungle canopy once more as they get away.
We should get the children somewhere where they can't get at them.
Where else is there? They're above us.
Inside the houses.
I don't know, man. I think we leave them where they are. You're moving them around too much exposes them.
I look around. Are there any tabaxi kittens?
No.
Okay. You said the children were running around. I'm checking.
Up above, you heard them scream
Oh.
as these things fly past everybody.
It's not a good omen. Try not to get too distracted by all of that. I'm going to try to keep an eye on the ground below.
Okay. You guys are scanning the ground below?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lovely sounds that my computer made. Thank you, Microsoft. As you scan the ground below, you get the feeling that something is amiss. And then you hear rah, rah, rah. And you hear Bart go, "That is the signal. That is a frog that does not live around here." That is our people warning us. They're already here.
I like look to Vale. Okay.
Did Bart see the weird flying black things?
Of course I did. They're fucking crazy. I've never seen these things before. These are horrible. They should... Whatever they are not of this earth.
They need.
They're always
We
gonna
have to
be
put a stop to
somewhere
this.
where those things can't reach them.
But, I mean, what do you propose? That we put them on the ground floor where the dog people will kill them?
No, inside the buildings, the homes.
Well, I mean, they kind of... Look, this is the best it's going to get. I'm sure that the children's short bows will make short work of anything that comes in mass. The children are not without their wives. We all must fight here.
Okay. Okay.
Luciano, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. And I look.
You
Yeah.
look a little lighter shade of your normal blue.
Oh no, I'm fine. And I'm just like plucking away at my. Like, nope, we're good. And I'm just like making sure it's in tune. Yeah. Okay, we can do this.
A few moments later, you see about 30 or 40 tabaxi sprinting from the ground, darting between trees as you see various different war spears being chased after them. You see them return fire quickly with short bows from behind tree cover and then begin to scamper their way up the trees as other tabaxi begin raining fire down from above with their short bows and long bows. You hear the snap of various traps. As various traps waylay, destroy, brutalize, and damage the various different forces of the dog people. You only see their silhouettes in the distance, hunched over, little rounded ears at the top twitching. Various different spears, bolts, longbows, jagged weapons in their hands if they're not firing ranged weapons as they begin to come through. There are definitely several hundred of them, although there's a few less thanks to the traps and for the vanguard making various strikes as they made their way back. Now, in range, you see arrows raining down and going back up as well. You do see a couple tabaxi that get hit by arrows and slow down. As they begin to try to make their way, you then see packs of these silhouetted creatures leap upon them and just tear them apart limb from limb, literally just hacking at them as they hit the ground. Death screams or not, you see them take bites into this thing, and then whatever they can, you see them starting to fight each other over whatever they're beating this thing up over to eat, and then moving on. Echoing in the trees. And from there, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to find out what happens to the party. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get that music going. So you start to see the creatures running in silhouettes. They've just captured. You've seen them actually dismantle or dismember and destroy a couple of tabaxi that got wounded and couldn't quite make it up the trees.
Oh no.
Right after a cloud of whatever not of this world creatures just flew off. At this point, everyone roll for initiative. Good stuff there.
Yuck.
Oh, I can think of better places to get a nat 20.
Okay. All right. With initiative drawn, Turgeon Nighthawk. As you're scanning the ground below, there are only a few chance opportunities which you hold back on because just as you think you're going to get the shots off, a few others do. Tabaxi and other tree areas do. So you're seeing some of these things take hits. They don't fall down right away in many cases. They just and they become even more angry and move faster. Anything on the ground that remained on the ground at this point would be overwhelmed quickly, and you see the remainder of any tabaxi that didn't make it up the trees are although quite many of them are falling, they are still continuing to ravage people. And some have begun climbing trees or making their way to different various items. And as you see some of them fall, you're also still seeing them raining fire up above, or fire into the above canopy below. You're watching tabaxi fall to the ground wounded, and again, packs of them immediately dive onto them and fight for pieces of the tabaxi. Before rejoining the fight. At some point, you hear about various areas having problems. Fire becomes a used weapon as you start to see arrows lit and being released into the trees themselves. Various different groups begin putting out various different fires as they come in, mostly successfully thanks to the very wet jungles, but that doesn't mean there isn't every attempt to try to hurt people and destroy anything and everything. There are a few tree houses that are on fire in the distance. At that point, you hear screams below as you start to see tabaxi moving past and shoving back as the tree branch to the south, or the tree area to the southwest below you, has apparently become overwhelmed with tabaxi fighting off the various different dog people, the hunched over dog people. And they look, just so you have a good idea of what they look like, this is not what I would call a friendly creature.
Says you.
And they carry spears, they carry jagged axes, they carry bows and arrows, crude weapons at best, and everything they're wearing appears to be taken off of other creatures. You do recognize the armor that these creatures are wearing to be that of similar to what the tabaxi warriors were wearing, but cobbled together to fit their much larger frames. Okay. At that point, you're starting to see from the southwest tabaxi fighting off what appears to be hordes of wolves. At that point, you also see arrows go into the air and come down from above you. As you see what's going on, you glance up, and there appear to be creatures flying in the air, very large ones, black, almost bat-like. And they appear to be, spiraling and circling and doing whatever they can to avoid the arrow fire as much as they can. You're hearing kids go, yeah, as they drop large stones down on various different creatures as best they can. At that point, you see them rush up. they begin to show themselves. Oh, there's the raven. As they've poured out of what appears to be an opening in this tree out of both sides and begin to rush out. Turja, you spot them as they're coming through, as they're all slavering, towering creatures, 6.5 feet, 7 feet tall, tearing through the branches. You hear the creaks of the boards sagging under their weight as they come tearing through, knocking tables over that were on this veranda, shattering pottery, howling loudly and slaveringly in whatever language they have. Turja, you see them first as they come pouring through this area. Where are you?
I am on the west side, sort of hunkered down and waiting for a good shot.
Well, this is your opportunity. You can see some of them on coming around both sides of this branch.
I use my bonus option to go from regular fire to lightning bolt fire.
Okay.
And then I am going to take a shot. No, I don't think I'm going to go with sharpshooter. Just a little too much risk. 18 to hit.
An 18. Which one were you aiming for?
The one right there, and then the top one that's on the right side.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. The top one that's on the right side, so this one.
Sure.
Okay. All right. That hits. Roll for damage.
Sorry. 13 points. 12 points damage. Sorry.
12 points of damage.
So 1d8 plus 5 plus 1d6 for the lightning. The problem is I can't roll the d6 and the d8 at the same time.
You smack it square in the chest. Hair smokes a little bit, and you see it just go,
fall off.
And immediately start moving forward again.
Oh, yeah, he's on a platform. He's not climbing, sorry.
Yeah. They came from within this tree. Apparently there is some stairway or opening here that they can leverage to come up. All right, Rafe, your move.
I am just going to cast Mage Armor right now.
Okay.
I believe that I am exactly where I want to be at this moment, because it looks to me like only a couple of these gnolls are in dash range.
Please describe how your armor manifests now.
Well, I haven't even thought about this. Let's see. So it's still that green-black color.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of being sort of shadowy and ethereal, this time it is more like deep water surrounding it.
Okay. So the rushing water of the ocean makes up the various different plates and pieces of your armor. Outstanding. And at that moment, hold on a second here. Where is this one? Yep. This gnoll right here rushes forward along this branch in full 30 feet. And an additional, actually, let me do this right. So 15 to here.
I assume that running on branches
here
is difficult terrain.
These branches are the thick ones that are used by everybody as part of their normal walkthrough. These are not branches that would be off the walking path. So if you see them flat with the light brown inside, they're set for walking. And so he is running the additional 30 feet to get to here.
Okay.
The next one to appear you hear from above and behind you a thunk, and you guys see a black creature floating off into the sky as a larger gnoll than the others has landed at this platform right here. You then have this gnoll running as fast as he can. And he gets to right here, where he is furiously slavering behind the next one. Let's see here. One more here. I gotta track all these guys because there's a ton of them. You guys are so bloodthirsty. I love it. I keep messing up and picking a tree on accident.
Trees, the ends have arrived.
Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. The next one rushes forward. Has to stop there. And at that point, you hear, and looking again, you see another havoc causing Noel to drop down when battle axe is in hand as he lights from the sky, dropping off of whatever it was that put him in there. Cimmerian, it's your move. Vale, you're on deck. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so is he, ooh, well, okay. I'm not moving, I'm just measuring something. Cool. I think I would like to cast Entangle.
Okay.
As long, hopefully it doesn't bonk up your plan over there, Rafe. Because it's within range, and I don't know how to make the shapey shape, but it's 20-foot square.
Share the spell. Just click the spell and share it.
Why is it not?
Or just click cast.
Cast? That makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, okay. Add spell token.
Gotcha. Spell token. Cube. 20. Perfect.
Square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You got it? And then place it.
Sweet.
Place it where you want it.
Put it right. Give me some wiggle room there.
Okay. Is this from your hand?
It is from my hand, yeah. So my wooden hand
your hand
snaps out.
You snap it out, and all these various different briar-covered, thorn-covered vines and begin to entangle and wrap and begin to continue to grow. And anything passing through the area must make a
strength
saving throw.
Yep.
What's the number they got to hit?
15.
Okay, and that's if they start their move there, correct?
A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed, or be restrained, and a creature.
20.
Yeah.
On the first roll, for the only one in there right now. So.
And I'm gonna stay where I am for now. Although I guess if I have that range, then I could probably use an arrow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's not shoot. Go ahead and aim for the one that's in the entangled. 23.
23 hits.
For 4 damage minimum.
Hell yeah.
0.
It was a cool shot, just didn't hit quite right.
Okay. That's that first one. That's in the entangled. 4.
Yes.
as it snaps the arrow off and continues moving forward.
That will be my turn.
All right.
So the only other effect that Entangle has is that as long as the spell is up, that's difficult terrain.
Which moves at half speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't
which is
dash,
good.
It moves at half speed. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the next one that moves is this one, and it's bolting as fast as it can, and there. All right. Vale, your move.
So on the edge of the platform here, I can see the gnolls that are coming along the side. Okay. I yell at them, "Hey, monkey face, over here!" And I throw a dart at each of them. It's going to be at disadvantage, but I'm just trying to get their attention.
This one, right here.
Yeah, one on each.
Okay. The 11 hits. No, does not hit. The 13 does not hit. Both darts miss.
Okay. And yeah, very, very loud waving and kind of thrashing about.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. All right. From here, all right. These next two shift position and bolt over here. And these three bolt up. Hear the darts, right? And immediately bolt across. To set up for the next thing. Luciano, what are you doing?
Yep. Luciano sees them coming and he starts like backpedaling, back up, and he's like grabbing a Vale. He's like, Vale. And while he's doing that, he's gonna tell he starts playing at his lyre, and he's gonna cast slow. He's gonna say, they need to slow down. He's like terrified right now.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom 15, and it is on. Oh, I'm gonna put it on all these boys.
Okay. Wisdom 15, you said.
Yep.
It's a good thing that these guys, for your case, are dumb as a box of rocks. So let's see how they do. That's a 10. That's a 6. That's a 16. What is it they need to get?
15. That's a pass.
Okay. Add condition. Custom condition slow. All right. Too slowed. I've got 2 more. And while I'm doing that, Turja, what is your next move?
Well, hold on now.
Oh, he's got
Nobody
more.
said I was done.
He's
I'm
got
gonna
more.
also, as I'm slowing down, I notice, I'm pretty sure it's in my sight line. I noticed this one over here that dropped down. So again, I'm like shoving Vale, like Vale over there. And at this point, I'm gonna cast a Bardic on Vale.
Stay close. Stay behind me.
Bardic inspiration on Vale. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Turja, your move.
Are those guys on basically a rope rope bridge or a vine bridge?
They're on a bridge that is which guys?
The ones
guys
on
right-
the three that Luciano just cast the spell on. Yeah.
I cast it on.
They're on the equivalent of a rope bridge like what you guys have been using. Yes, multiple
How
times.
hard does it look to untie it?
Untie it
Yes.
or like cut it?
I'll take either.
Well, it's going to take a lot to untie it. They're made to hold a lot of people and a lot of weight, and it's designed to last a long time, and it's made of very resilient vines. So it's not going to be an easy thing. It's going to be one of those things where you have to saw at it for a while with a blade to do it. An arrow, it's going to take a lot of it, or something very, very powerful to just slice each time you're going to do it. But, yeah.
I am going to dash for my bonus, or I'm going to move and dash.
You can
for my
remove
bonus.
that slow box now.
You want? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Pull that. Yeah, I've already marked which ones are slow.
And I'm going to pull
I just
out a
didn't-
dagger.
Okay, whoa there, killer.
What?
You just moved across to air.
Well,
You have
yes.
to
I'm
so-
approximating a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Not in this case.
31.
There's too much. Yeah.
Plus 20 is 51.
So you're
So-
jumping.
Well, isn't that solid under those trees there? I'm moving around Vale.
Nope.
I have
Go
to
ahead.
know the height.
Go ahead, do an acrobatics check.
Not with the ground that far away. No, thank you.
Oh, somebody's got fears of heights today.
Yeah, somebody doesn't want to die today.
Okay.
So. Let's see. 31, 46. That's 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to count it as having being close enough to actually start sawing, are you?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. In
And-
that case. Sorry?
Welcome to the party.
Okay.
Well, then I'm going to fire my crossbow at a point on the rope. That looks like a good place for it to start to sawing off.
Okay. It's very thick. I'm going to warn you. It's going to take a little bit, but anything's possible.
Roll the shoot.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
22.
22 does hit.
So, do I do damage to this like a normal?
You roll for damage as normal.
Okay.
Can I ask real fast? You said that there's like moisture in these, right?
Mm-hmm.
In like a regular vine, so probably not. Okay.
I don't know if I can electrocute these guys through the vine. I would have asked. I considered it, but I didn't think it was.
Oh,
likely.
I was thinking fire, but
All right. You've cut a rope. Good job. All right.
one rope down.
One rope cut. All right, Rafe, what are you doing?
Let's see. I am too far away to do what I wanted to do originally now. So I guess I'm gonna move this direction. No, I'm gonna move this direction, slightly further away.
Okay.
I think that puts me far enough away that nothing can dash at me this turn. So in my safety, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, how far away am I from? Oh, maybe sneak a little bit closer here to Luciano and Vale.
Okay.
All right, and then in my
Join us.
safety, I am going to. I'm gonna hit the laggard here. This number 6 knoll. With a laughing skull.
Okay. That is
it
the one that
still...
was still smoking from the lightning arrow or lightning bolt that Turja fired.
Yep, so let me go ahead and the hit. I don't think 11's gonna do it.
It's slowed. Do you get advantage for hitting a slowed target? I forget.
It has a -2 armor class.
A -2 armor class, still not enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing skull misses.
Laughs its way right into that tree.
Black spot appears on the tree briefly. All right. At that point, this one dashes.
You can't dash in difficult terrain.
Also, it can't
Okay.
dash. I mean, I guess it can't. Isn't it?
That's as far as it can go then. Boom. Good shooting, Tex. This one, on the other hand, takes a running leap, leaps off the edge, and attempts to land right here. Hold on 1 second, I'll tell you if it's successful. And you see for the first time ever what an abstract complete failure that is with a 1. Both axes. And it hits every branch on the way down painfully. And disappears. Okay, and with that in mind, the next beautiful creature in this list attempts to move forward through here too, and is apparently slowed down by the terrain. Terribly. All right, and then the next creature. Oh no, wait, that's not entirely true. Hold up here. Yep, this one moves very slowly as well. It doesn't. It barely makes it in.
Reed, I'm sorry. It isn't you can't dash. You have to succeed in an acrobatics check to do so.
Well, first let's see
Sorry.
if it's actually impacted by the entangle in the first place, because it's a
It's any difficult terrain.
yeah, but if they're hit by an entangle, they're still have to make a strength check, correct?
Oh no, entangle only activates on that first cast.
Oh,
It was-
okay.
Yeah, it just leaves difficult terrain until Sim
Okay,
stops
okay.
concentrating.
For 10 rounds.
All right, Simrine, it's your move.
All right. We're going to go ahead and keep just popping with some arrows over there. I think is our best call at this point. So we're gonna use our bow. Aha. First hit, 25.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Which one were you aiming for?
The one that's in the front of the entangle.
Okay.
And damage is going to be a 10 plus. I'll use my dreadful strikes this time as well. I believe that's a D4.
Okay.
For an additional 2.
Okay.
Then my second attack is going to be another longbow shot for 24.
24 hits.
For 7 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I think it is just a nice, beautiful, smooth. We don't get to see me actually be a ranger every now and again. Maybe just a moment, and we'll just watch. Like, oh yeah, that's right. She knows how to do this. Pretty quick, rapid shots as they probably line up from where the last shot was.
The last one striking it right in the neck as it, spear in hand, falls off the tree.
And I'm going to stay where I am. It seems like a good spot for now.
Okay. Let's see here. This next one comes up, and makes an acrobatics check. Best we can here.
I think the acrobatics check is at DC 15 as well.
Yeah, it failed, so it's only going to move that far after that. At that point, you hear to the south something crash through the roof of the building below, and you hear, and it kicks the doors open, and you see another large hulking beast with battle axes appear. And it makes a move. All right. Let's see here. Vale, what are you doing?
Are there any vines next to me that I could like grab onto and cut to swing down to attack the gnolls on the rope bridge?
Make a quick perception check. Well, yeah, you spot one. I mean,
okay. I saddle up to it and kind of twist my feet into it, and swing wide with the glaive, and I'm swinging down trying to get an arc so I can attack one or two of the gnolls on the rope bridge.
So you're doing this with a glaive in one arm and a vine in the other? Because isn't a glaive a two-handed weapon?
It is.
So any use of it with the one hand is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, I won't do that. I'll just go run over and attack.
I mean, you could land on the bridge. I will give you a free action to swing over as part of your movement and land on the bridge and go ham on them with a two-handed glaive.
Sure.
Okay.
So my movement is via the vine, and I drop down, bam, right next to him.
Boom. You literally shoulder check on the way in. It's a beautiful
All right,
thing.
and I'm trying a shove attack on each to knock him off. So athletics. 15.
15 is just enough.
All right, push him 5 feet off the rope bridge. To the side.
Okay, I'm going to give them a dex. I mean, they're going to fall. They're going to definitely push. I'm going to give them a dex to see if they grab a hold of something on the way over.
Sure. And then the buddy next to him, trying the same deal. 21 on him.
All right. One immediately falls to its death. The other is now hanging.
All right,
by the
I
rope.
will action surge then, and I've got the distance on the glaive. I rake it across his fingers or claws, whatever he's holding on to.
Okay.
And
I'll make that attack with advantage.
Okay. Just waiting for the dice to finish rolling here. At least 23 to hit. 28 to hit. Oh, that's a
Natural 20.
Hey-o.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I mean, damage footage. There's no hands left. And, yeah, he stumps and everything spraying everywhere as he flies down.
And I kind of point the glaive at the remaining one on the bridge. I hear you've got some overdue books. Enter.
It just looks at you. Which, if you could understand, Noel would be, I can't read. But that's fine.
Joke's on you.
The joke's on you, sir.
Picture books.
Yeah. And that leaves... not that one. Hang on, I'm trying to do this in order, and there's so many of these freaking gnolls now. Oh wait, I forgot about these two. This one is attempting to bolt forward now too. sensing opportunity and meet. And then this next one is following up as well. That point, where are we at here? Luciano, what are you doing?
Luciano is now terrified that Vale left, and now there's another one of these nasty looking things over here. So I'm gonna point and make sure everyone can see it and go, guys, and cast Fairy Fire.
To make sure everyone can see it.
Yeah.
On the 1 instead of on the 3?
Yeah. Luciano is scared. Everybody is on the other side of him, and right after he does this, we'll do that first.
Okay, you can remove the token. He's fairy fired.
Perfect. I'm gonna run over to Rafe as if Rafe is gonna protect me.
Okay.
Guys,
right.
okay. I'm doing stuff, and then I'm gonna pat Rafe on the back and be like, "You got this, right, Rafe?" And I'm gonna throw another bardic inspiration his way.
Okay.
Can we use that in attack or damage?
Bardic, attack roll, no damage. Ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
And so with that, the first one leaps forward at Vale on the bridge with its spear. So it's pole arm versus pole arm here. It's going to attempt to attack. I think they get 2 attacks. Yeah, 1 bite and 2 wait, wrong thing. Spear. Yeah, it gets a bite and a spear attack in this case. So first attack does a nat 20 hit you with a 24? Yes, it does. So unfortunately, it does get a bite in on you. It was a critical hit. It somehow gets passed through your armor and savagely starts yanking and tearing at you for 9 points of biting.
Oh, I feel it.
Damage. It then turns and swings its spear blade out, attempting to try to hook you in and make you a shish kebab. Does a 19 hit you?
That is my AC. So,
Yes.
are we doing ties to defender or no?
Ties still hit. AC's AC.
I will. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. At that point, you take 3 more points of damage as the spear caresses through a nick in your armor and takes a slash at you. Let's see here. That point, it is now Turge's turn.
I yell at Vale, "Val, get off the bridge!" And then I take a shot at the one that's attacking him.
Okay.
17 to hit.
You're hearing fighting all around you. A 17 does hit.
Okay, so sneak attack and then 1d8.
So this one right here on the bridge?
No, the one that's attacking Vale.
Oh,
Okay, you're attacking the one that's attacking Vale. So yeah, 21.
And then I get 1d6 from lightning damage.
Is this a arrow or a light? Wait, what's the D8 from then?
The d8 and the 3d6 are the d8's the arrow, the 3d6 are the sneak attack, and then the extra d6 is the lightning bolt because I'm still on lightning bolt mode.
Oh, it's not. It's in addition to that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a total of 27 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
It gets the crossbow bolt in its chest and it sort of staggers back for a second, grabbing it in surprise, and it staggers back so far it falls off. Instead complains that I always hit the eye.
Okay. Rafe, what is your move?
Let's see. Luciano's right next to me now. Interesting.
I need protection.
You've come to the safe place.
That's right.
With Rafe, it's
Wherever-
safe.
Speaking of Rafe safe, I'm gonna do that. That doesn't make any sense either. I am going to step slightly forward of Luciano because I am now close enough to these gnolls that I don't think I can avoid being engaged. And that way, there's enough distance between us that Luciano will not also be automatically in the melee.
Okay.
And I am going to go ahead and whip a Laughing Skull at the number 4 gnoll here.
Okay, the one right there that's closest to you at the front.
Yeah. Yep. So.
That is a dirty 20, which hits.
Okay. So yeah, the only thing that any of you notice now that you see the skull again is that instead of being purple and black and blue, it is blue and green and black.
Ooh.
So and it does 11 necrotic damage.
Okay, it hurts it. Ropes of saliva spring from its mouth as it yurches in pain.
And that is all of my actions.
This one rushes forward. 30. 30. And immediately attacks Turja. Hold on 1 second here. Okay. So the first attack, it attempts to bite at you. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
We're lucky. It then swings its battle axe at you in 2 very powerful swings. Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Ready? You take 10 points of slashing damage. With its second swing, bringing it up behind that. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
You dodge out of the
Can I
way.
use my reaction to have that damage?
Do you have a reaction to have that?
Yes, I do. Uncanny dodge.
Okay, uncanny dodge, here it is. Bam. So you then have that damage from 10 down to 5. All right. And it now has you basically back to the edge of this thing, the edge of the decking there. And depending on what happens next, it could either, in this fight, you're not going to be able to get around it very easily unless you disengage miraculously with a leap to the branch behind you, where Vale is holding the bridge, or you find a way around this thing using disengage and a lot of hope, which you're slippery enough you could probably pull it off. So your call when the time comes. The next one is attempting to run at Rafe. Its first batch of movement was halved, so it can only get to right about here. The second one, halve movement. Oh, wait. Yeah. So the next two are here, have movement, and here, have movement again, and they are in a bad pickle. The next thing that's moving is this guy right here. He is bolting.
Aren't they slowed?
They are slowed, aren't they? I can't see the icon, sorry. So they move at 1/4 speed because now they're moving at even worse.
Yeah.
Ooh, careful. This guy with the battle axe is running full tilt, fast as he can to get into the fray, and he looks hungry. Your raven is, Paper Raven is saying whatever Paper Ravens say as they fly around to let you know that there's trouble.
Alert, alert.
Per your request. Cimmerian, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, they're getting a little too close to some people over there. So first we're going to remember that I have Hunter's Mark and give that cast as a bonus action. Roll 4.
Okay.
And then we're gonna shooty shoot.
Shooty shoot.
Same knoll.
Which one?
The same one. That's close to Rafe.
Okay.
It's a 13 hit.
The 13 does not hit.
Oh, but the hunter's mark's just damage. Okay. And then another attack.
Go for it.
24.
The 24 does hit.
So we got our 9. We'll add my hunter's mark and also my dreadful strike on top of that. For a total of 11.
How do you want to do this?
It's gonna be a nice skull clean shot.
Face down right in front of Rafe. On the branch.
And then I actually think I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take.
I give Sim a thumbs up.
We're
You're
gonna hang out on
seeing
the bridge.
arrows. You do hear screams in another part of the area as the Tabaxi are fighting off the various different creatures as they're making their way up various areas. You are seeing a few more fires here and there, but they are not raging out of control. You appear to be helping stem the fight from your piece of the pie.
Oh, I also get to move Hunter's Mark because someone died. So I go ahead and move that to Null 5 in the Entangled. It's the one on the right of the trio.
Let's see here. We'll just... Okay. All right. Whoops. I messed up and didn't put the condition name in. I was so excited. Okay. Put the wrong thing in. I was working on getting him tagged. Okay, so from here, the gnolls are getting not slowing down. They're hungry as can be. They're still slavering. Good moves by Simmering. Absolutely. And then finally, which one is this one? No. No. This one rushes forward as far as it can. At 15, it's halved movement. Okay. Oof. So far, you are managing to find ways to pick them off before they can get to tasty, chewy, well-seasoned Rafe. Vale, it's your move.
I tell Raven, land in Terja's shoulder, be her ally. And Raven's going to come over and land with you. Do I see the big nasty gnoll up next to her?
Oh yeah, you do. And you also see two other gnolls coming across the bridge towards you.
So with my spider climb and stuff, would I have any trouble skittering back up next to him?
So the problem isn't the spider climb, it's make sure you have something to spider climb onto, right? So you don't just get to walk across the air, but I'm going to give you half movement as you're bounding from area to area.
Well, how much of a gap is there between the level I'm on and the one above is the question.
In the air?
Yeah. Well, like, if I, move to here, which is, like, right below her.
I'll let you do that. That's fine.
Okay. And then can I touch the platform up above me?
Yeah, you can grab it.
Okay. Then...
And just swing up. I see what you're doing. You're good.
Yeah.
I see
Okay.
what you're going for.
I've got a movement of 35, so I should be able to then get behind the gnoll.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Books. And then I proceed to glaive him.
Okay.
14 hit.
Let me make sure which one that one is. A 14 does not hit.
Okay. Second glaive attempt. 24 to hit.
The 24 does hit.
So don't you have advantage because of fairy fire?
It does have advantage with fairy fire.
Oh.
Yeah, so check the first one again.
I will. 8 slashing damage on this one, And I'm going to reroll on that first one here.
It
missed on the first one still.
14. The issue is not that your glaive isn't really great. It's just that this particular one with its battle axe is very agile and very, very much a cut above the other ones.
Oh wait, Bardic Inspiration, right? That's a D8.
Is there?
Roll it. All you need is a 1.
Well,
16 total.
That's enough to get a hit in. So that uses your Bardic Inspiration.
A little bit more damage. 12 slashing. Carlos sends us regards.
Okay. Done. You still cut. You cut good, but it's still blocking a lot of that with the battle axe. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Anything else?
I'm done.
Okay. These two come bolting across.
Aren't they still under slow?
These two are not slowed.
No, nobody's under slow because I cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, the ones that were slowed are already slowed. Don't they roll every turn to see if they come out of that spell?
Yeah, but I dropped concentration for Fairy Fire.
Yeah, he dropped it for
did.
Fairy Fire. Yeah. We didn't even think about that.
Let us see what is left that is slowed.
Angle, so I didn't think it was super necessary. I was like, they're going to be slow already, hopefully. Big Bad is over here. It needed some love.
Yeah. All right. Okay. The Raven kind of harasses the Knoll that's fighting with Turge's character, and Luciano, it's your move.
All right. I'm gonna look at this one that's stuck in the bramble and the vines here at the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery and tell him that he's a bad dog, bad boy.
Okay. Wisdom save 15.
Yeah.
Let's see how we do on this one. Not very bright. Fails the test. Roll that beautiful Vicious Mockery
6
damage.
psychic, baby.
All right. Now, what does that mean with the 6 psychic?
Oh, he thinks he's a bad dog. He's. But also, it means. Oh, yeah. It means, what is it? Disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. Fair enough.
If it tries between now and it's.
All right. Turja, your move.
I fire point blank at the howling Nolan between me and Val.
Do you have crossbow expert?
I do not, so it has I have advantage because of Fairy Fire and disadvantage because I don't have crossbow expert, so it's just normal.
It's just normal.
25.
25 hits.
Do I still get sneak attack because it's next to Val?
I will give it to you.
23, and then 1d6 of electricity because it's still on that. 25 damage.
Okay.
Is it?
It hits it. It seems to be infuriated. Anything else you're doing, Turja?
Nope.
Okay, Rafe, your move.
I am not gonna kill Steel over there. That would be rude. Instead, I am going to move up here.
Yep.
So that Luciano remains safe, because they were going to engage me this turn anyway. And I'm just going to go ahead and whip a Thunder Wave at number 9, and I think number 5 will also be hit.
Okay.
I cannot tell if number 6 would be hit. Hang on a second. Let me drop a block here. No. So it's 5, 5, and 9.
Okay.
So they have
a loud
to
thunder crack emits as he casts this spell.
Constitution saving throw at 15. By the way.
Storms in the ocean. And what do we get here? No. And no, with 2s on each roll.
Yeah, so they both go flying 10 feet, which I think puts them
Nice.
both out of the tree. And take 10 thunder damage.
10
on top
feet
of that.
back.
Yep.
Okay, 10 feet. And 10 feet back. Slamming into the other one, he lands behind this guy, knocking this guy down. I'm going to give him a dex check to see if he dodges. He does dodge. He rolls under him and comes back up. So this guy gets knocked prone in the back here. And the guy right here at the front dodged his hit. But the one did go flying off. All right, good strikes by Rafe, getting it started. What do we got left here? Fairy Fired Knoll is going to absolutely go after whatever just jacked him up in his chest with a crossbow made of lightning. And frankly, I can't blame him. He's pretty angry. So first it's going to slash at you with the battle axe. Does a 24 hit?
Yes. I use an uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you take half of 13.
Okay. I run down, right?
Huh?
I round down, right?
I'm sorry?
I round down.
Yes, you round down. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Its bite attempts to clamp down on your arm as you're trying to reload. You take 8 points of bite damage, and then it slashes at you one more time with the battle axe. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, and you take 10 more points of slashing damage as its axe sinks into you one more time.
Hey, is Tertia considered within 5 feet of me for purpose of my interception ability, given the way we're positioned here?
I will give you that 5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction then to reduce some damage on that last attack. Reduced by 10 damage on the last one.
Okay, so the damage attack is nullified as the glaive gets in the way of that last battle axe that would have absolutely cleaved in you painfully. Let's see here. The Hunter's Mark Knoll. Where are you? Where'd it go?
Pretty sure he's dead.
Was he the one who
Yeah.
We don't kill still here. It's fine.
That's what I
Oops.
thought too.
That's why I said Sim.
It's okay. I've got a few good ones in this time. I don't have to be mad.
Yeah.
We said take all her kills now. It's fine.
Oh no, the Hunter's Mark Knoll got blown back. It's the one you
Yeah.
marked. But it
Oh,
got
number
blown
5.
back.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it
not
got blown
dead.
back.
He's just out of
Now he's
position.
leaping forward. He's mad, but he still only makes it 15 feet to get to you. The one behind him also shoots up another 15 feet to get to. Oh, he does get to you at 15 feet, and he immediately goes in for an attack. First, trying to bite you. Does an 8 hit you?
No.
And then trying to jam you hard with a spear.
AC 17 right now.
Well, that would mean that a 9 does not hit you either. So far, this knoll is not very high speed with its spear, and is attempting to, fail. And then finally, this last one running here. Hold on, we'll get to you. Yeah. And is immediately moving hard into Vale, but not quite in range yet. Simmarine, it's your move.
Oh, right.
Now you're on deck.
Cool. We are going to move a little bit just so I can have a cleaner shot. Maybe if I can actually move. There we go. Beautiful. And we're going to aim for the one that we hunters marked.
Okay.
As I can sense my entangle is nearing its end of its usefulness. Oh, that was damaged, not to hit. A little confident in that. 18?
18 does hit.
Oh.
I'll let you keep that damage roll since you already rolled it.
Oh, well, then I ignore the one that I just did then.
Okay, well, it's the same number.
There you go.
irrelevant.
It was meant to be Hunter's
meant to
Mark
be.
plus my Dreadful Strike on it. It's going to be an additional 8. And then we'll do another attack once you give me the go.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
Another one. 15.
15 just hits.
Yeah, it does. Plus Hunter's Mark for a total of 8 damage.
Okay, it's hurting badly, but it is still right in front of Rafe.
Hey, Lucy, you doing good?
Yeah. I'm still trying to hold my content. Yeah? What?
Keep it up, you're doing great.
Dale, it's your move. You have got one that's attacking Turja, and you've just managed to keep her probably on this side of life right now with those strikes. And you have another one that you can hear approaching, howling, slavering.
Turja, how bad do you look? Like pretty beat up?
Scale of 1 to 10, about a 5.
Okay. How close is the knoll I was attacking to the edge? Would a shove attack potentially knock it over? Like within
How
5
far
feet?
does the shove go?
5 feet.
Probably not. It might
Okay.
actually even knock Turja off,
Yeah, please don't knock
because
me
Turja's
off.
right on the edge as well.
Got it. Let's see here. Can I maneuver around like that? I'm still on
you
the
can.
deck.
There's still
Okay.
deck space there.
Why don't you go the way that doesn't make you risk falling off the platform?
It's more cinematic.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to fall off anything,
Uh,
Mr. Sticky Feet.
Yeah, I'm going to glaive the guy here, and plus I want it to be able to possibly grab you if you got
I
knocked
want to know
back.
if his feet are actually sticky.
Only one way to find out.
Going like crazy.
Correct.
Oh, natural 20. This does not look good for this null. Battle axes akimbo. It's like 14 slashing with that strike. How do you want to do this, man? Does fairy fire galore? You wreck this guy.
Oh yeah,
You just-
from top to bottom, he just gets slit open, and I
The
will.
glaive goes completely through, burying itself briefly in the wood planking below, and then you pull back.
And use
ready
that
for the
to
next.
kick off as I launch myself the rest of that movement towards Havoc Runner and do a follow-on attack here. No shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no service.
A 16 does hit.
All right. 4, 8 magical slashing.
Okay.
No running allowed.
The lifeguard now.
Exactly right.
No, I'm a librarian. All right.
All right. And with that in mind, 15 and 15. Let's see here. Why is it doing that? 20 and 10. These two are running up here, ready to get whatever they can. Luciano, it's your move.
Okay, so I see this one that was approaching Vale. I'm gonna try something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try something. Using my
Go.
fancy new 6th level. I'm gonna use my Mantle of Majesty, baby. You start to see, or what Sim might see, as Fey magic starting to envelop and swirl around Luciano, leaves whistling blow it, you know, whistling leaves, rustling, wind blowing, yada yada yada. And out of instinct, I look at it and I shout out, "Plunge!" And I cast a auto command, which I believe cannot be. It's not against anything. It's just automatically fails. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails the saving throw against the command you cast with this feature.
Charmed by you. Can you make sure that you show that spell? Go ahead and say that you cast that spell so I can take a look at it real quick.
I don't have. I just can hit the thing.
I just
It's
can't
just my
hit the
feature.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, because it's Mantle of Majesty. It's in my feature.
Go ahead and
you
click that you used
cloak
it.
yourself. No, no. So I can click the little box to say I used it. That's it.
You click the use button.
There's no, so it doesn't have a spell. It's just like a box that says yes. You like when I do Bardic.
Mantle of Inspiration, right?
Mantle of Majesty.
Mantle of Majesty. And this is one of your what now?
This is my Bard feat. I
Bard
can, as a
feat.
bonus action, I can cast Command without expending a spell slot. Take on the appearance of an unearthly beauty. That looked really good.
Let me see here.
You always look good, Lucy.
And then during this time, I can cast Command as a bonus action for each of my turns without expending a spell slot, and any creature charmed by me automatically fails its saving throw.
Like if it was already
if you
charmed.
click on the command, you'll see some of the commands you can use. Plunge is not one of them.
No, so yeah, drop.
Drop.
That works just as good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it looks at you.
Or
and
grovel,
drops
I guess,
both
would be the
battle
closest.
axes.
Well, no, I want it to fall, so I guess grovel would be the best out of these
Well,
options.
grovel just means it's going to go down and grovel.
Yeah, it's gonna go prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that's where now?
The one right, but the big boy behind Gale.
By
Vale, Gale.
All right. So
I'm
it's
thinking
going to start
Bard
groveling.
Yeah, BG. Hell yeah. And now I believe. Hell yeah, I can keep using command, which is dope. And that's a bonus action. On my main action, I'm gonna yell at it again and I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna hyena laugh at it using vicious mockery.
Okay.
Wisdom 15.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Hyena laugh at it with a wisdom 15. It rolls a 1.
That is, sorry, there it is. 3 damage, psychic.
Okay.
I just keep hyena laughing. I'm having a ball because I did not expect it to do it, and it did it, and now I'm amazed. I have magic powers.
You sure do, buddy. That is a pretty cool spell. I gotta check that one out here.
Hell yeah.
On a bonus action, you can cast that.
And for a full minute, so every turn I can do it as a bonus action.
Nice.
Cool feature.
Yep. But I can only use it once per rest.
Okay.
Well, those
Level
correspondence
6,
courses finally paid off.
Hell yeah, they did.
Okay. All right. Boom. Vicious attack that is. Very effective. Turja, it's your move. You are now, standing between two halves of a very vicious looking gnoll creature that is twitching but dead. What do you do?
I move over between Vale and the guys running at us,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell my ally to I yell at the raven or the crow, whatever the bird is. Fly at those guys over there! And I point towards the branch where the two gnolls are running at us.
Okay.
And when the bird hits one of them, I take aim and shoot with my crossbow.
Okay. Take aim.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
I get sneak attack since I got the bird to go over. 19 plus 6 for electricity. 25 points damage.
Hold on a second. I keep accidentally clicking on the raven. How many points of total damage?
25.
Okay. Well,
Something.
it kills it.
Well, Pray for lightning damage.
And he falls right off. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Rafe, your move. Sam, you're going to be on deck.
Well. Sorry, Sim. Just going to go ahead and move slightly over here to the very edge and Thunderwave both of them.
It's a smart move.
More time.
Yeah, so Constitution save 15.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll the damage. So 9 or half if they save.
Nat 20. And a 1.
Jonathan, take it away.
All right. What's the damage?
9 or half if they saved. So 5.
And 4. And they both get, if they failed, they get knocked back 10 feet, right?
Correct.
Well, that's irrelevant because the one that got knocked back was dead as its body flies off the branch one more
Just
time.
flung the body away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So anything that is not tied down is going flying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the leaves shake. There's a loud thunder crack. Like you're hearing people go.
Yeah, no, it's very loud. Yeah.
As they go. And all right. Anything else, Rick?
Nope. That's it.
Alrighty. Well, the knoll that's still in contact with you has decided enough's enough. Stepping out of the difficult terrain, it immediately attempts to bite at you. Does a 9 hit? Probably not.
No.
And then jab you with a spear to see if it can knock you off with a 15.
I was going to telekinetic parry, but he rolled so badly. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so it tries to jab at you with the spear. You just duck out of the way beautifully. It is not able to hit you. At that point, the one that is engaging with Vale, it immediately goes after Vale. Vale,
Well, it's prone.
Is it using its half its
Gets
movement
back
to
up.
stand?
I mean, like,
No,
you
yeah,
gotta make
isn't
a
it?
wisdom save to do that, or is it every turn?
I don't know. Doesn't it? I thought get up from prone
Does it
was
stay prone?
It just uses half its movement
Yeah.
to stand.
Okay, so it just gets up, picking its weapons up, and
Thought it
goes
ends
to-
its turn.
It's a new turn. Is it? Am I getting this wrong, or?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, okay. So the first thing it tries to do is slash at you with a battle axe, Vale. It rolls a terrible 1 and misses. It attempts to bite at you, but it gets a 22. Does that hit you?
It does.
Okay.
Don't forget it has
biting down-
disadvantage. Vicious mockery.
But that's only against you, right? If it attacks you.
No, on its attack roll.
Oh,
Oh,
well, in that case, roll that up. 21. Does a 21 hit you?
Oh, sorry, Vale. I tried.
it does.
Okay. In that case, you take 5 points of piercing damage as it bites down, and then a final swing of its battle axe in combination with that bite. But at disadvantage. Is that for every attack or just the next attack?
No, the next attack.
Okay. So that's a 22 to hit. And it does 9 points of slashing damage to you.
I'm gonna intercept that one of myself and try to
Okay.
reduce the damage here.
What's that ability? Intercept?
Reaction. It's what I
Reaction?
can do every turn. So, I
So you
reduce
stop
the,
it with 13 points of stoppage damage.
not today,
not getting
Havoc
through.
Runner.
All right. Jeez. Simmering. Seeing all this happen, you're on mute. What are you gonna do?
Well, shoot, oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to switch from my bow to sword. Is
Okay.
that an action?
To drop the bow is a free action. To switch to the sword is a you can do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Actually, it's a free action to draw. You can drop and draw, but you can't put away the bow and draw. So
I've dropped my bow before. We'll just come back for it later.
drop it and draw
Dropped.
the sword.
And we are going to go fight this guy.
All right.
At least we're going to try our best to, because we're not raging.
Mm-hmm.
So 6.
Well, a 6 is not a good start. Perhaps your second attack might do some more.
It might. I'd also like to use the bonus action to move my hunter's mark to this. Says the other one got pushed off.
Alrighty.
So hopefully second time's a charm. Oh my god. No!
Not with a 10.
Not with a 10.
No.
Should have stuck to the bow. But we were feeling heroic and it just got a little clumsy there.
It's taking the spear, and as it's trying to spear Rafe, it's accidentally parrying you with the back of the spear. It's almost comedic as you're like, dang it, and it's like not even trying to stop you, but it is, because that's the only way that it could happen to a hero like you. All right, Vale, what are you doing? This thing has bitten at you.
Oh yeah. Attacking glaive. The dreadful helm that I have, the eyes glow particularly red as the almost barbarian level rage builds within inside me.
Yeah.
Swing away.
All right.
17 to attack.
17 hits.
For 12 magical slashing.
Oh, and it takes it.
All right. Second attack following through. Only a 15.
15 still hits.
All right.
Just barely.
7 more slashing, doing a little crisscross action, so it's just...
it's still standing and fighting you back.
Slashes. Okay. I will second wind myself as a bonus action. Heal some stuff up here. And then I'm done.
Okay. As he second wins himself for 11 points of healing. This gnoll runs full tilt and attempts to attack Turja once more. Seeing opportunity. First attempting to bite. Does a 17 hit you, Turja?
Yes.
At that point, it sinks its maw into your shoulder for 6 points of piercing damage, and then attempts to run you through with the spear. Does a 8 hit you?
Nope.
It does not. So you manage to duck out of the way as the spear then takes the place in the air where your body once was. Luciano, you've just heard your friend as she gets bit. What are you doing?
Let's see. I'm going to cast my command again on I think I figured out how this. There it is. That's where it goes. Boom. So that's how you know I used it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use it again on this. I can use it on the distance of command. I'm looking at the distance. 60. Okay. I'm going to. I'll command this the big boy again. And I'm gonna tell him again. I said grovel. Heal.
Okay.
Back to the ground.
He starts groveling.
Then I'm going to where is it? There it is. Boom! Vicious mockery on this gnoll over here, in between the two of them. You flea-bitten mongrel! And I'm just yelling at it, all sorts of vile hyena-related terrible monstrosity thing that I would.
It's
I'm trying to mock it, and it's.
It rolled a 16.
Oh, it rolled a 60. I thought you told
Yeah.
me. I was like, what?
Which, if you understood Noel, you'd know that it means, but I like my fleas.
Nasty.
So I guess the mockery just didn't work.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Very good moves overall by the entire party so far. Turja, you've just been bitten, and it's your move. What are you doing?
I drop my crossbow and draw my rapier, and I yell at the raven to fly at the knoll that's attacking me.
Yeah.
And then I attack with the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24 hits.
17 points piercing.
Okay. You've made it very mad. It's bloody and angry.
Nice.
Real quick. Are these paper ravens allowed to attack?
Actually, yes, they are. But
Okay.
it's not attacking, it's just being near.
Yeah, okay. It's a critical thing because if it can't attack, it can't support. So, all right, cool. Otherwise, she would not get sneak attack damage. That's the critical factor there. Okay, good shot, Turgeon. Rafe, your move.
I get. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out a dagger and stab this knoll.
All right.
Since
Start
I
shivving.
don't really want to spellcast.
Gets 21 and it hits.
And
Nice.
that is 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. How do you want to do this, buddy?
Well, given that the knoll had turned to face Cimarine, who was the bigger threat, Rafe is just going to stick the dagger right in the small of its back and pull up.
Falls down on the branch. Sim, what's your reaction to that? Just curious.
A wink, and I'm gonna be running off.
Okay. The Havoc Runner once again picks up its weapons.
So I would like to correction.
Yes.
The way command works is on its turn, it has to make a wisdom 15, and if it fails, then it is prone and ends its turn.
Okay. Thank you. And that's a 10. It's not doing anything but groveling.
I just smile at it.
Okay. And with that, it is now, let's see here, Rafe, Cimarine, your move.
All right. Okay. Well, seeing as threats here are eliminated, let's go ahead and book it. Oh, I can only get 30 feet though. I dropped my bow. Shame.
Oh no.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and drop Entangle. I'm not going to move Hunter's Mark. I'm going to let it fade.
Okay.
And instead, I'm going to cast Thorn Whip
Oh.
on the Havoc Runner. So again, it's coming from my hand, right? Yep. Hopefully, it hits.
In
13's
one
not quite
movement,
enough.
you see her hand reach back and almost like, and it just flips out, barbs and all. With a 13, it does not hit.
Advantage
get-
on a. Is this an attack roll? Oh no, you don't. You're not 5 feet. Prone. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. But you get more than one attack, don't you?
Yes, but it's a one-time thing.
Oh, the whip doesn't last?
It's make
It's
a melee
spell.
spell attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So it just misses. And unfortunately, I only have one loaded up, and this one is my left arm. So
Normal hand.
Hand. Squeezing hand. That's I think all I can do on this turn. Unless again I can throw a hatchet or a hand axe.
Unless you drop a sword.
That's what.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Very good overall, though.
I tried.
Vale, your movement.
So I move a little bit to situate myself, so I'm kind of within 5 feet of everyone here. And with the groveling knoll, I'm trying to execute it here.
You get advantage on the strike. And you rolled a natural 20.
It is.
So
roll for critical. Hold on. Let's see if we can.
Is that your third natural 20 this fight, Bill?
I'm on fire today.
20's been dropped today.
13 magical slashing. Does that end it?
With that one, let me see here. No. 13 slashing does not end it.
Second attack, trying to stab it in the side of the head.
A 17 hits.
Check for crit.
But you get advantage.
Yep.
It's still 17.
9 magical slashing.
With a 9 slashing, it's still alive.
Oh my god.
And it's whimpering.
It's pretty sad.
Huh?
I'm done.
All right. Luciano. Wait. Nope, before Luciano. The other one is attacking Turja once more, seeing the weaker creature that Turja is compared to Vale. It takes the advantage of that. First attempting to jam a spear into you. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
All right. With that, you take 4 points of piercing damage. And then as it has the spear into you, it shifts forward to bite with a dirty 20. Does that hit you?
Yes.
You take 6 points of
I use
piercing
uncanny
damage.
dodge to have that.
Okay, have it.
Does it seem like it's still attacking further? Or?
That's all it can do. I mean, it's going to keep attacking as long as it can, but
Okay.
I mean, these things are just hungry. That's what they
Got
do.
it.
They're going to tear apart anything it can and try to eat it as much as it can. Rafe. All right, wait. Luciano, your move.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Luciano is now that it's whimpering and on the ground. I go over and I am going to draw my rapier and just try to skewer it.
Okay. Brave while it's groveling. I see how this works.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
I get it in. Okay, no. So 18 to hit.
An 18 hits.
7 piercing.
And with that, you end it.
Puff my chest out. I feel really good.
It goes from groveling to a bleeding corpse.
And then while I'm at it, I cast Healing Word. And I'm going to. Okay. Can I? Does it ask me? Yes, it does. Let's do second. Why not? Who knows? And I'm gonna Healing Word Turja for 9.
Okay. Turja, you receive that healing word. What are you doing?
I attack with my rapier the last knoll.
All right.
Like vitality. My liar.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
18 points damage.
And you definitely kill it as it drops to the ground, falling down. The last of the arrows, and you see the last of the bodies falling from different places of various knolls as they've been fought off. And cheers begin to go up amongst the various different members of the Tabaxi as you hear them howling in their native language. And then you hear the sounds of drums being played by the Tabaxi warriors and so on. It appears great shouts go up. followed quickly by the cries for those that were lost. Immediately you see everybody just say, "Get these bodies off of our village." And you see people just shoving the bodies off to the jungle floor below. And the bodies
Shrug,
continue to
and I start
fall.
pushing one of the bodies near us.
You see great piles of the bodies mangled together and torched to burn where they are. The bodies of Tabaxi, or the parts thereof, depending on how they were found, are brought together and to be buried in their native style.
Full of confidence now, I walk up to Vale, who's been just like swinging that big old sword around that glaive, and I'm just like, "I got you, big guy. Don't worry. I protect you. You know, two-way street."
Never doubted you for a moment.
Art emerges from the rooftop of parts of of one of the areas that you were in, covered in blood and ichor, where he apparently fended off another group that had jumped down. But he is wounded. He is hurt. He lands. Whoa, that was a rough one.
How bad does he look?
He's looking pretty rough. I mean, he definitely came out the better of it. He's still, all his parts are there, but he's got some cuts and some bite wounds. He's like, perhaps we should rest one more day.
I think that would be prudent. Also, if I could replace some of my crossbow bolts before we leave, I would appreciate that.
We don't have those things here.
No, it was worth a shot.
Yes.
Well, worth a shot, get it? I start
Yes.
laughing a little hysterically.
By the way, every one of your lightning bolt arrows is literally a lightning bolt. It's not an arrow or a bolt. It should not be a bolt, I don't think. I'll have to reread that. So you may not have expended as many as you think.
I mean, that would give me infinite ammunition, if true. Plus extra.
Well, it's only a single shot, But yeah. Hold on a second here.
Everyone okay?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling great. Like, that was such a great way to wake up this morning. I feel so limber now.
Man, nothing like a good cup of bean juice in the morning.
And the murder.
Oh,
Nice your life.
we're going back to bed, right? Luciano's just like, we get to go sleep.
I don't
Nope,
think we're going to
it
be
does count.
sleeping once those bodies start burning.
I grab my lighter and some oil, and I'm like, let's get it done.
Not up here.
Oh, they're-
You have to burn down all the houses.
No, the
Light a fire,
Tabaxi,
kick
the
it out of the
Tabaxi are
tree.
burning them all on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the ground is my point.
No, I want to light it on fire and kick it off of the tree. Ugh.
Well, it looks like we stemmed the tide. This was the highest point they managed to get to.
What were those bat things that they came in on?
I have never seen such creatures.
Seems
You haven't read
they
any
could
books
be-
about them, Vale?
I'm sorry?
Well, I was just asking Vale if he'd read books about them. You haven't seen a picture of them before? All the books you've read?
Make a Arcana check.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Can I bardic him? Can I?
No.
Sure.
No, not in this case. It's not something he's seen before.
Yeah, I tended to shy away from the picture books, so my bad.
They're the most fun.
Well, how can we help out? I mean, I know we just helped out by helping save and whatnot, but do you want help burning the bodies? Should we just kind of peace out now?
I think the bodies are burning just fine. My only problem is now I worry if this village is now discovered or if we got them all.
I mean,
Do you need more trap set? Some anti-climb obstacles and stuff until you're able to, fully reset?
From what I can tell, our traps killed at least a fifth of their number. I'm sure our traps will work just fine as they are. We're just going to add a lot more of them as a tribe, I'm sure. We should eat, rest, and move out this evening, I think. We will move at night because I can tell during the day it's going to be even worse.
the day is worse than the nights here? Oh, God.
Well, I mean, we have more patrols like that, or fighting forces moving out. It's better to move at night where we can get away.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Are we going to be able to long rest or short rest? Just trying to figure out.
If you're going to leave that evening, it's a long rest. If you leave that morning, it's a long rest.
So,
I mean, let's face it. You got up, you had your coffee, and maybe a slice or two of sliced taper, and then you fought a battle. So, you know, aside from the work of burying the dead, or preparing the dead to be buried, burning the bodies of their enemies, and, you know, everything else that goes on from that. Will you guys make a perception check for me really quick?
Oof.
Thanks.
Well, Turja and Vale notice that the bodies, as they burn, it's purple flame that comes off of the bodies. And an acrid black smoke.
when they were being cut and slashed open during combat, did their blood smell or look tainted? Or was it your general, like, red kind of humanoid?
Well, I don't know that it was red, but it was their blood. In terms of taint, I mean, the blood that you're looking around at all over the platforms that's been spilled from all your injuries, it was kind of a bluish purple color.
Okay, so not normal blood, probably.
No.
Huh.
I point at the fire and goes, "Is the fire when you burn the bodies normally that color?"
I think when the bodies are tainted. I'm glad I didn't bite any. I wonder what these guys are like when they're not, enraptured by purple evil energy.
Were any of us bitten? Were we tainted?
I mean, and I look at Turja. Yeah, weren't you?
I mean, I was, but that's not my concern so much.
I thought Turja was bit.
Yeah, she was too. So was Rob, Rafe. Rafe was bit. Yeah, it didn't spear you, it bit you. Oh,
I didn't get hit.
Anna dropped off.
Oh, there. Okay. So there she is. It happens. So several people were bit, apparently.
At no point in their combat was Rafe injured.
Oh, really?
Then,
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Rafe, you're the luckiest guy on the planet, then. Rafe was safe.
Rafe stays safe. That's why Luciana runs the race.
So how about it? We finish breakfast
That sounds like an excellent plan.
and lunch. We'll make it a fine brunch. Yeah, me too. All right, let's get up there.
Since we're going to rest it out and he's injured, I'll use my last spell slot, Heart to Heart, on him, and then I'll activate my Boon of Recovery and use the healing from that, the 33 or so, to heal Bart.
Oh, that's worse than Magic and Bean Juice. That's super concentrated. What is that you just did to me?
Just a little Well, it's like quasi vampire / fish god magic. It's complicated.
Fish god magic.
It's a thing.
I'll trust you. Okay. Anyway, tapers on the table. And you guys sit down to a delicious brunch.
Oh, yeah.
He even breaks out some of the fruit wine that the Tabaxi make. And not too much. We have to get up in the evening. We don't know if other patrols will come in the day.
I know how much to drink.
I give some.
Use my tattoo, get my mug, and I just start. Is it a punch bowl situation again, or is it?
No. I am pouring here.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I hold it up.
Sergio, what were you saying?
I give Sim a side look when she says, "I know how much to drink."
All of it, right, Sim?
Yeah. If you drink it faster, it goes through you faster, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, Bart, do Tabaxi do tattoos?
Collecting.
Not exactly. It more like cuts in the hair to remove the hair. So we
Scars.
do lines and stuff. Not so much my tribe, but others definitely do.
Just curious.
Shame,
Yes.
because I was already getting ready to like pull back my hair, like, yeah, let's do it. Oh, not here?
I
Okay.
cut a slit in his eyebrow.
I mean, we can do that for you.
Oh, I mean, it's not your guys' thing. It's okay. I could probably do it myself. Oh, great.
Very well. Let us rest, care for our weapons, make sure our equipment is ready, and we will leave in the morning. Or in the evening.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Luciano just like as he's just shoveling food. He's hungry as hell right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very well. And with that, you guys eat your fill, rest for the day, manage to check on all your equipment, pick up all your weapons that you dropped, tighten all your knots, check all your lashings, double check your equipment, and then go through the bags of stuff that were dropped off to restock your rations, double check ropes and pitons and everything else that you might need, and ready yourselves to move out that night. And with that, we'll pick up next week. Next week on Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction. Oh, yeah, do we have any announcements? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike, why don't you tell them about Shard Tabletop?
Try and stop me. I mean, what to start with? The fact that it's, an amazing virtual tabletop that offers so many things, such as rules, adventures, and other supplements, shared inventory space, the ability to auto-roll dice, find spells, look at the little spell tags. We see Veil popping that thing up there every time we need to see what the heck his Raven or Bird does. It's an amazing and useful tool for anybody trying to play any type of 5th edition game. Level up your gameplay by going ahead and picking up some cool stuff on Shard. And because Shard loves you, and we love Shard, we even got you a hookup. If you use code TGTShard20 at checkout, you can get 20% off all your subscriptions. Again, that is TGTShard20 for 20% off all your subscriptions at checkout. Thank you, Shard.
All right, and don't forget, check out the merch on the TGT shop. The merch link will be dropped in chat shortly, and from there you'll see some of the different hoodies and beanies that have been added as the cooler months are starting in from fall. As I say this, when it just became 80 some odd degrees in Virginia again. So, but those temperatures will fade once again as that last hurrah of the warm weather comes and goes. Definitely check out those warmer, comfier, cozier items and get your own as well. So. And with that, we will see you guys next week right here on YouTube, the Games Tavern channel for Whiskey, Magic, and Distraction.